Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As they continue where they left off yesterday, Sarah maintains that even though she adores her attractive husband, she would never lie to him. In full shark mode, Belle asks if Sarah might be lying about Xander's attempts to kill Brady. Belle makes the suggestion that Xander ought to be in jail rather than in court, despite Justin's constant protests. The judge determines that a pause is necessary so she can think about what to do next after the most ridiculous sidebar ever, in which the lawyers approach the bench as though no one in the little room can still hear them. Philip praises Belle for her incredibly accurate intuition during the break, but he is concerned that this could land Sarah in hot water. According to his lawyer, it will compel Xander to do something instead. Justin is informed by Xander that he has returned his work and apologized to Brady. Everything was tickety-boo, as he says, as far as I knew. Justin cautions Sarah that she might have to choose between lying under oath or confirming her husband's attempt to kill Xander. Since Xander might be detained for attempted murder, Sarah understands that there is much at stake, including not just his birthright but also his freedom. Belle is given limited permission by the judge to carry on with her line of inquiry. However, Belle asserts spousal privilege when she questions Sarah about her knowledge of Xander's attempt to assassinate Brady. The court adjourns while the judge makes her ruling because that avenue is closed. When they are alone, Belle assures Philip that they have a strong chance of winning in spite of what has just transpired. Why? Even when Sarah chose not to testify against Xander, her decision essentially painted him as the metaphorical sin. She replies, "Well, I was in a room full of Kyriaki," with a smirk, clearly delighted that she is aware of the plural form of Kyriakis, to Philip's admiration. "I knew we wouldn't win if we followed the book." Justin learns from speaking with Xander that things may have turned out much worse. At least Xander's recent attempt to shoot Philip was not mentioned by Belle. Justin requests that there be no more attempts at violence, regardless of what occurs in the courts. Xander sighs and says he can't promise anything. "Sorry, mate." Sarah gives Xander her trademark expression, "Sigh, what am I gonna do with you?" Xander's dazed Sarah's disapproving expression. Belle responds that it's what Victor intended when Philip praises her for everything. Cue Philip reliving a revelation-filled exchange with Vivian about Victor's falsified letter. Compared to Xander, Belle believes she would much prefer see Philip lead Titan. "He has attempted to murder each and every one of my relatives. Eric, Brady, and my mom. Remember that Xander was meant to kill Sammy for Kristen," Philip continues. As they learn that the judge has made her decision, Belle laughs, maybe he's not all that bad. The judge renders her decision after everyone has returned to the courtroom. It's essentially what we all expected it to be. According to her, both men are entitled to 50% of Titan as they each have a legitimate claim. The men concur that their late father would have liked to watch them work together. "He was always a sadist," acknowledges Xander. Philip speculates that Xander might resign, again. Xander declares, "When pigs fly," and departs with Sarah instead of agreeing to a peace with Philip. In the body and soul office, Johnny finds Alex and congratulates him on his recent scenes. "Oh, you mean the part where I had to tell Faith a lie to make sure she was okay?" He claims that was art mimicking life, not acting. Johnny urges Alex to stay long enough for him to say anything before he can make a quick escape. Saying that it was the only possible cover story, Johnny apologizes to Chanel for telling her that Alex and Joy had slept together. You'd think Johnny might be a better liar given his amount of experience. Since this is Salem, it goes without saying that Stephanie, who is standing directly outside the door, overhears some of the conversation and makes the incorrect assumption. She is obviously irritated, but claims he doesn't owe her an explanation. She refuses to listen to his attempts to explain, claiming that because they are no longer together, he owes her no explanation. Nevertheless, he comes clean and declares that he is not having an affair with Joy. Instead of accusing Johnny, he uses the past tense to explain that he had an affair with Joy. After agreeing that the different producers should be informed about his night with Joy, she leaves. Johnny, by alone, praises Alex for maintaining the deception. Alex detests Stephanie's belief that he is once again a player. In response to Johnny's opinion that you seem to care an awful lot about what she thinks, Alex maintains that this is because they are friends. Alex is not happy with the state of affairs. Alex exclaims, "Everyone in town thinks I can't keep it in my pants. It's really annoying that your little reputation stays squeaky clean while you're just cheating all over your wife." Both of them hope that this situation would end quickly. Chanel and Joy are discussing Chanel's alleged indiscretion with Alex at the same moment. Joy is not the only person who has had to work closely with someone you slept with, according to Chanel, who acknowledges her understanding. Joy discusses her predicament with Johnny, but in a way that suggests she is referring to Alex, despite Chanel offering to be a shoulder to weep on. Joy says she believes she should cut off her relationship with Johnny and Chanel rather than cause difficult situations at work. Chanel, however, does not wish to abandon their friendship. Chanel embraces Joy after making the well-known last vow to always be there for her. The next thing you know, Stephanie and Joy are bumping into each other in the town square of Horton. Joy asks Steph to assist her in finding a Christmas present, of course for Alex. As the body and soul publicist, Stephanie thinks it's critical that she is aware of the connections that occur behind the scenes. Like Alex, Joy maintains that they are not romantically involved. Stephanie allows Joy to pursue Alex in spite of all these objections, claiming that she only wants him to be happy, and she nearly does so without grimacing. Chanel stops into Johnny's office in the closing seconds to inform him of her encounter with Joy. Chanel claims the girl needs their friendship more than ever, but Johnny can see why Joy might want to keep her private and professional lives apart. Joy and Alex cross paths and trade notes regarding Stephanie's belief that they shared a bed. Stephanie, meantime, is overjoyed to hear that Philip has acquired half of Titan. He transforms her congratulatory embrace into a passionate kiss. Sarah attempts to present the court ruling in a positive light at the Kiriakis' mansion by implying that it will provide the men with an opportunity to bond as brothers. "Yes, like Cain and Abel," snarks Xander. When Xander is by himself, he looks at Victor's portrait and swears that he will remove Philip from Titan if it means dying. As fans prepare for the weekend, Days of Our Lives, DOOL, spoilers for Friday, December 13th indicate some intriguing events in Salem. Two characters appear in court, someone receives a job offer, and two pals who are now rivals have a small catfight, meow. It's time to see what happens at the concert on Friday. Spoilers for Friday, December 13th episode of Days of Our Lives indicate that Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, is hoping Sean Douglas Brady, Brandon Beamer, will remain in Salem. Though it appears Sean D is staying longer, might this imply he's staying permanently? His mother, Hope Williams Brady, Christian Alfonso, left town a few days earlier.